We going back in. Last time we made a Shrek themed house, we made a backrooms themed house, and we're more than halfway to the moon. Literally, that's our in-game goal. We might actually make out pretty close today, but we only have one way to find out, and that's just to get in and see what kind of chaos we can do. Let me know down in the comments right now if you predict we can find something stranger than we found already. We have a lot of houses left on the market, but only so many we need to flip before the moon comes. Let's get into it. We haven't even flipped our own thing here yet. Honestly, you could probably build out a whole room if you wanted to. If you wanted to make this into a full-size house, I bet you could. I ran into an invisible wall. I just did that. Oh yeah, somebody said before, one, I found out that we're not actually doing living rooms correctly. Secondly, I found out that we could go in the settings. Let's go to, they said we have, you can change the currency to, oh my gosh. They don't have Indonesian now, do they? No, they don't. Not surprising, but that's sad. Okay, gameplay. Can we turn off the day and night cycle? Disable it. Hand selection male? Why did we never look at these options before? Yeah, apparently the living room wasn't counting as living room because supposedly we didn't put a coffee table in there. Isn't that ridiculous? It kind of is. So we have the Marta Myers house. Beautiful. There's only one picture. 11 rooms, that was crazy. A beautiful big house in the backcountry for sale. Lucky strike for people who value silence, peace, and want to take a rest from the noise of other people's company. Just think, only you, your house, and the nature around you. This place was abandoned many years ago, and it needed a complete overhaul. But in the right caring hands, they'll become a true gem. We advise superstitious people not to buy it. Superstitious? Myers? Is this like Michael Myers' house?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's a lot of our budget, but it's okay. I know it is. I know it is. But it will be okay. If worst comes to worst, we gotta get a job. And we'll be fine. What is that noise? Y'all hear that crackling like a fire? This is the second haunted house in the game. Is this really Michael Myers' house? Is this the house for Mikey Myers? Not Michael Myers. That'd be scary, seeing the cat in the hat running around in here. That'd be really terrifying. Yeah, I'm not scared of anything. Let's keep the haunted action. What's in the back there? Ooh! A brow! We didn't even have to do nothing to get that. Is he gonna come out for us? Can we go out to him? I want an autograph. Oh, I guess it won't work. So he's just gonna creep on us, then, huh? Bro, I've never had someone open the door for me on a house before. You know what? Here, let me sweep that for you. I'm sorry. Let me get this all looking nice and spiffy for you, huh? Oh my gosh, she's gone. We can't die in the game, right? I don't think we can. Oh, they have the scream mask? Another door just opened. I kind of love what they're doing with the stairs there. Okay, hold up. There might be a jump scare in here. I mean, no one's really saying that there wouldn't be. Okay, we're not gonna do this yet, but I'm gonna unscrew it. We're gonna do our usual, go through the dusting and trash first. I can't clean this, can I? No. He's back now. Okay, I thought the water was dripping in here. Honestly, it doesn't really sound like water to me. It sounds like fire somewhere. I'm not talking about that one. I just lit that one. That's, okay. Oh, there's a basement. Did his face change? I swear his face changed. What's up, Batal? If you want to be part of the conversation, come on over to YouTube. I can see that chat a lot more clearly. TikTok's kind of hard to see after the last update. That got a knife in there. Bro, we're missing entire walls. Is it supposed to be like that or not? They have a whole coffin out here? Hello? Am I gonna get jumped from behind? Well, this is the first time I think we've ever dug a grave in here. Cover in soil. We're doing it all by hand. The curse has been removed. So that's all it took. You know what? I like that that was different. We can move his gravestone too. Let's make it a bit more perfect. I also made it daytime. But there is still that noise going on. There is still a lot of noise going on. I believe this is done. Let's check out the basement. Is that where the fire's coming from? Let's get rid of the trash and browse. That's a weird outlet spot. Oh my gosh. That's a real painting though. Is that another really expensive painting? Only $11? Dude, for $11, we can keep that. Anything behind it? Nah. That's aesthetic. That's some art deco. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything behind this one? These are real paintings. I remember that from my art class in college. Those creepy paintings. What is that noise coming from? This is a really big downstairs. I think we can make a couple rooms here. I think they can have their sauna, their study. We can get another bathroom maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go check upstairs. Because something is going nuts. Oh, that's moldy. This is like a moldy wall. That bunny moved. That bunny... Nothing else in here, though? Okay, we got some radiator action. Bro, this is gonna be... Haha! Gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of house here. Oh, there it is. They're cockroaches. Oh my gosh. Just roaches, all that noise. All that noise for just a couple roaches. And I think that's good. Is that blood? I think that's supposed to be blood. And one big bathroom up here. Honestly, bathroom looking alright. I like the tile on it. And again, like the other haunted house, it doesn't look like we're really gonna be doing nothing with the, you know, with the rooms. With the windows. Honestly, that's not bad, huh? I'm happy with that. That makes things a lot easier for us. So we got a couple rooms to paint. We might start with the upstairs. Let's just get a small... Let's get small. Do the orange. Let's see if we can get an orange that matches this, because if we can, that's good. That's only one small paint. I think it might be... Is it brown sugar? It's coyote brown. Even if it's not that, this might be looking a little better, more intense, or we could just do an off wall. I just filled it. What are you talking about? Buy plaster for that? We have to buy plaster. We're probably gonna need that for a few of the walls, I guess. I think this was the room where it happened, if you know what I'm saying. If anything, we can just do like an offset wall. That's okay. Offset walls are cool. But it does take two of those. You know what? No matter what, we'll be okay here. It's gonna be a little darker orange than it used to be. But honestly, that'll get rid of some of the stains. I think we'll be fine. Nobody needs to know about what happened in this house. You know what I mean? It's definitely not as nice as that the orange was. You are correct. Again, it doesn't look bad. It's just a lot darker. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's just a lot darker than it was. Okay, just get it out of the way right now. We'll do our montage of radiators in a bit. What was Jamie Lee Curtis doing in here with no radiator? No wonder he wanted to come back for her. Somebody made me live without a radiator, I'd probably do the same. The system for how you search things, like I feel like the word searching could do better. I know this game is old, so it probably wasn't like the most high-tech availability there. They kind of had to invent their own system in a way, but you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Still. We're just gonna kind of breeze through the upstairs. That'll be good. I mean, it's a small bathroom anyways. Personally, this seems like a good place for a tub. I don't want to change the system if we're here just for money grubbing, you know what I mean? But this looked like a good tub bathroom. Perhaps that's what we're going to keep downstairs. Do a man cave downstairs? You think we should? Like a full cave? Just like the last one? Do another back room man cave? We might not make up back rooms, but we could probably do that. I think they did add that in the Father's Day update a long time ago. Somebody was saying that when we did the last one. I don't know what the requirements are for it to be considered a man cave. Apparently we haven't even been doing the living rooms right. But we could see. Let's check. I want to check the walls. Tiles. Do they have this green? Like they do. How does the new look compared? It's a pretty big difference. Like, it definitely look aged. I mean, it still looks good, but probably wasn't worth. Could be a child's room. What are we gonna do with these top rooms? There's so much potential here. Like, this could be another bedroom. These could all be bedrooms. You know what I mean? In fact, I think what we probably gonna do is make it a bedroom. But what we are gonna do first is get some paint. Get ready for our painting montage. Perfect. We've got more snow than white. Actually, don't say that. That makes us sound like we doing some kind of shady business. We ain't doing no Schedule 1 stuff up in here. Everything is perfectly on the down low. I mean the normal. As much as I hate to, what? What? Okay. Much as I hate to, I think we're gonna have to take all this white. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll probably be back when that's done on the whiteness. Okay, we're gonna say, for those who are on YouTube, we have decided to put in these 2 fancy doors to make this patio. We're going to add some furniture to this living room. We're going to add nothing to this room. We decided to keep it, if I'm looking at the wiki correctly, we have this as a home library because it has 2 bookshelves, a desk, and a chair. So if that's the case, that should count as a home library, assuming that we meet the requirements. And for the living room, I think what we're going to do is put a coffee table, two speakers out there too. Like that. Let's go ahead and speakers. You know what? We'll even lay the TV remote down. Ideally, this should be counting as that now. Most of the mid-room is done. This is done. This is done. We only have the bathroom left. If we're talking about the downstairs. That's something. That alone is something. Get the radiator in here. We're gonna sell that for sure. We have a toilet, we have a sink, and a bathtub. Okay. Parker J with the follow. Thank you, Parker. Welcome to the community. We're also live on YouTube if you want a full screen view. You can also see my chat a little better over there. This is the last TikTok update. It's really hard to see chat. There's like a small corner of my screen, but YouTube is like my whole second monitor. Pop that in. This was actually pretty easy. The bathroom looks like an insane asylum bathroom. I mean, we could keep that theme going. I mean, she probably did go crazy in here. Messing with Michael Myers. Fully white toilet. Keep that, and let's get the sink too. Thank you. Get the sinky poo. We'll probably go just a basic sink. Yeah. What? Every day in here? That's the kitchen sink. Bro, what did we do? By the way, I just realized there's not really a kitchen in here, is there? Let me have the normal sink. The normal bathroom sink. You know what, this will be fine. Especially, we're going for that crazy lady look, right? I knew it because it set up the thing. I can cook meals for my family in here. It said that over on the left, under my webcam. I don't know who's going to be cooking in the bathroom. If you cook in the bathroom, that's a whole new level of poor. This is a big house for that, you know what I mean? Let's look at some tiles. Walls. Let's go back to tiles. We have the white tiles. Ooh, you know what? That might fit the vibe even more. And it kind of matches what we got going upstairs too. Yeah. Let's do that. Very good. Oh, we're gonna need more. Plus we got this window here. Wow. The itsy bitsy woman with crazy in the bathroom. Is that the song we're going for? Put that there. Come on, tell me you'll fit it. Tell me you'll fit it. Perfect. Honestly, it doesn't look bad, does it? The wood floor kind of weird. And white concrete. If we're really wanting like the crazy room vibes. There. Now you got it. We didn't even attach the radiator. You know what? You'll be crazy, but you won't be cold. This is really whited out. There you go. White is everywhere. White is everywhere for you. That was a waste of money, but you wanted it all white. Paint wasn't good enough. There you go. Look, even he's happy. We made Crazy Man happy. Everything's good. Bro, I don't know where we're going to put the kitchen. It's like the kitchen has to go in here. Or, you know what? I bet. Let's see what we can do here. We have this as an option. Okay, you know what? That is really good. Yeah, I don't think that was the way to go. Put that in there. Get as close as we can. It's functional. It's functional. Gunking other. Thank you. Get some extra storage. Is that too high? That might be too high. Anyways, it gives enough space though. I'll keep it like that. See, that works good. Perfect. Now, this is gonna be something a bit different than we've done for a while. let's wall it out. And we got a new skill point too. Can build 3 walls at once, can build 5. I think we're gonna go that and go that. Okay, the first floor is pretty well done. We got the family room. We got a home office. He's looking happy. We built a kitchen in. Bathroom's done. We made the Sane Asylum bathroom. We never finished upstairs though. This bathroom is complete. Hallway's complete. Bedroom number 1 is complete. We decided what, we're making this the kids' room? Okay, what do we need for the kids' room? Let's look at the wiki. Children's room. So basically, needs a better crib, chest of drawers, a wardrobe or changing table, a shelf, 3 toy or 2 toy and carpet. So, okay. Let's see what we do there. First, let's paint the wall. They have it green, let's go pink instead. Because this looks moldy, disgustingly moldy. Makes me really not want to see that color again. Good thing we didn't move, or we didn't sell the toy. The toy originally had a knife in it and it was downstairs, but then after the curse came, I think the toy moved upstairs and he's perfectly fine now. So that's one toy for free. We didn't have to pay for that toy. We did not have to pay for that. Okay, done. I'll move you out there for now. Need 3 toys. Toy. Perfect. We're in here. We're gonna put 2 of those. Add you into that too. I don't know if that's the safest option, putting it right by. What else did we need? A chest of drawers, a wardrobe. We have that. Shelf or bookcase. I feel like that's good for children, right? There we go. I think that matches everything. It should. And then for a closet, this one has closet capabilities. And there's something you need to make it a closet, apparently. It must be linen closet or wardrobe. That's kind of ridiculous in a way, isn't it? For that, I am thinking also we should probably just to be sure we're hitting the mark on that. It is a child's room after all. Perfect. Okay, child room is done. And then this is just a second bedroom. We can do any bed in this. This definitely fits the aesthetic for the house. And everybody seemed to go up about that. They can rearrange that how they want to. Yeah. Who cares as long as the people are happy. Yeah, I think upstairs is done. This is done. So we redid the bathroom to update it. Added the essentials. We took the blood stains and knife cuttings out of this. It's good. Bedroom is very basic, but it's done. Child's room is done. We're gonna go make a correction to downstairs. Let's do another rug. Because I remembered that was one of the requirements. I think this will be fine. That actually looks good, but not for what we're doing here. Okay, we can change at least some of the colors here. Let's go for kind of a gray look. Good. What else did we need to make this the family room? Like a true family room that the game will recognize? Let's see. We have, I think, everything. Coffee table, sofa, TV, carpet, a toy, a bookcase or picture, TV cabinet. Okay. I think this will do fine. We're still gonna keep that. Who knows what it'll actually decide to make this place by the time we're done. And then what was the other thing? The last thing we needed. Why is it called bookcase? That's a really outdated term, is it not? Okay, I do believe that is everything. I'll move you over here, though. How long have I been live streaming? Did I join late? No, we start every day at 7. This is still our first house. This is still our first house. We've been streaming about an hour. We've been streaming about an hour. If you're on YouTube, the notification bell will tell you. Or you can join our Discord. Our Discord's pretty much dead, by the way, but it does give a notification too when we go in live. It's Mikey Myers' house. We're on the wiki, so we'll make the most money. That's the goal. We added this kitchen. This kitchen did not exist before. And then we made it an insane asylum bathroom. You know, courtesy of Jamie Lee Curtis. And I think everything's done. It's time to go in the basement. Now, in the basement, we got a lot of options here, too. A lot of options. Let's see if we can make a man cave according to that. We need a modern leather sofa. Let's see if we can do it. We'll go all black on that. Why are we moving so slow with this? Keep it hanging. Perfect. Hobby stuff. Loki, I kind of want to. Get the action over here. Oh, but it's not gonna fit all the way perfectly. If it's not gonna fit perfectly, I don't want it. Give me half my money back. Give me half my money back. We got the billiard table too, and we fit it in there. Will that work though? And then we put this here. That could be the table that they're talking about. Hold up, hold up. Ideas. It's gonna be like one of those poor people man caves. In fact, this isn't really working out at all for style. But it's okay. Also take this. Slap that down in there. We might even, yeah. That's gonna be good enough. Let's pop a door on that thing. We're probably not gonna keep that brick too. Room is too squishy. I know, but I want to meet the requirements. Does it look better if we... No, it doesn't, does it? It's not worth the money to extend it 2 tiles. If we were living here and this was our actual house, we'd probably do that. But what we are gonna do here, let's go ahead and go for the sauna. In the corner, everybody needs a sauna. They're Norwegians. Norwegians need that. Does it make me feel like I've accomplished something? Slightly. That's good now. That's good now. Fancy man cave. That was a horrible man cave, so we gotta make up with it for the sun. Sauna head lift. Honestly, I don't know what that do. We got everything we need for the sauna though, right? But the glass door. Good. It's gonna be tight, but that's okay. It's a sauna, it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure. I've never been to a sauna. This is what I imagine. You better sue them if they're ungrateful for the sauna. Honestly, we should. And they'll make more money anyways. I don't think we've ever added this many walls to a game before. This will also help us get those level up points. We need a washroom. That's the other thing we're missing, is a washroom and a study. So guess what we're gonna do? That's right, more walls. It doesn't make sense to have a man cave next to a study. It doesn't need to make sense. It needs to make money. We'll probably keep that there. Yes. Look at that. Even that, just like that. That's perfect. For now, yeah. And those pictures seem more like a study vibe, don't they? We're gonna move this. Don't fret. There's a reason I didn't get rid of that yet. I may have to move you over here, little buddy. Yes, perfectly. That's a little tough. That's better, though. Furniture, accessories, go back to hobby. Perfect. We actually play pool here. Thank you. We're not just pretending. We're only gonna have one stick though, because we're like that. Yeah, we're like that. Why do I need such a massive space for laundry? I don't think it's that massive, is it? Is it really? If it is massive, I hope it makes us money. Why not? We'll say he's a hockey guy. And we might as well just paint it white at this point because everything in here is white. Oh, we should add that too. Or, I guess it makes more sense like this. I don't know why we're thinking so hard. Somebody's gonna literally move in here and probably change everything. A little tight, but it's fine. And then furniture, we're gonna go actually to office. I kind of like the rustic look for this. What else do we need to make a study official? What else do we need to make a study official so that they'll actually give us the proper price for that? Okay, we need a bookcase. Got it. Monitor, carpet, and a desk. Okay. Yes. This will be fine. And we'll even do carpet on the floor, probably. Floor and ceiling, dark carpet, yeah. Boom. And then it needed what else? What was the weird thing it needed? Oh, monitor. I guess that's not weird. But it is weird, huh? A lamp desk? Needs a lamp? We could probably do that. This is the cheapest. We're gonna go with that. We could have gone a really cool setup here. Desk lamp. Bro, I just realized there's no light in here. Look, I don't know what the theme is. I don't know what theme you're gonna call this room or whatever, but that's what we got. That's what we got there. Okay, I'm gonna try out a few of these. Do any of these look good? That actually looks a little bit better. You know what? We're probably gonna get rid of all the stuff we just did. I'm going to do that, but yeah, we could probably go live on shorts if that's what people wanting to see. We just never had anybody ask for that specifically, so when we go live tomorrow, I could do that. Now that I know. Is that an emo study room? Kind of. Kind of. I figured since we have these creepy paintings in here, we might as well do something to match the vibe. The emo study room. Or the sacrifice room, whatever we want to pretend it is. I think I'm gonna need one more, huh? Oh, is it gonna come in clutch? I think it did. And even better, to add to the emoist. Oh wait, I don't need that though. See, it's a man cave on the outside for all the friends, and then this is where they come to do their sacrifices on the men from the cave. I mean, this is a tribute to Michael Myers in some way. So we have to have one extra spooky room, right? That painting made the room scarier. It did. I think it just come with the house. I don't think we can actually buy that. I might be wrong, but I think that's just unique to this house. That's a real painting too, by the way, by some famous artist. That actually looks really good. This might be one of the better rooms we've ever done. That's so sad to say that, ain't it? I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, something a little offset. Oh. I messed with it. Oh, I messed with it. So we have a sauna downstairs. We have a proper laundry room. Now that I think of it, that's not too big. We have a man cave. We have an amazing sacrificial study. Can I turn this on? I can. Man cave's looking pretty cool. We have a proper family room. We have an in-home library is what this should be classified as. We built a kitchen from scratch. Got an insane asylum themed bathroom. Then we got how many bedrooms? What? Another bathroom, so 2 baths. 1 bed. 2 bed. And then a child's room with the actual closet. This should bring proper money. Wait, do we have a better... Let's see if that makes a difference or not. Okay, everything is looking good to go on the end. Is there any like weeds or obvious trash we missed? Even has a family grave in the back. That's a tax write-off, man. This man has turned one-star house into a 5-star. We got rid of the serial killer. Everybody should want it now. Oh, we didn't clean up all the dirt on the outside. Why there's dirt on the outside of the house? I don't know. Why people care that there's dirt on the outside of the house? I know even less. But our first official country cupboard officially done. We bought this house for $2,253,000. We spent almost the whole stream in here. Put it up for auction. And they're still complaining about flowers. My homeland, we prefer hot springs to saunas. Well, you're gonna get what you got. You understand? Elegant and no trash. No place we can spend time for the whole family. We literally put a whole family room in there. There won't be more children without a comfortable bed. Well, you complain a lot, you know that? I think a kitchenette in the living room would definitely be a good idea. Expensive items, house for rent is bad. What if the tenant damages? Well, then you should probably move it, shouldn't you? 2 bathrooms are too much, blah, blah, blah. Who complains about 2 bathrooms? Put children in the laundry room? Exactly. Put them in the washer. They'll literally wash themselves. Okay, let's try to negotiate. 38,000 is not really enough. Renovation cost us 1,000. Furniture cost us almost 10,000. Will you do like a 30,000 increase? Let's see. I want to even go higher, but I don't want to be greedy. This is the highest we've ever asked for. They accepted it, which gave us 69,000. That's a nice number for a Michael Meyer house. What's up, Reddit? Yeah, I still live in Indonesia. I've been here for a few years. Okay, let's accept it. Where's our total profit now? It's getting that season again. We're almost at 400,000. The moon house is 482, so we'll probably want like 530 at least. Probably want 530 at least. For the next round of this, we'll probably do a couple quick flips. Like the turtle house or our summer house. Those probably, we could probably like add that, or connoisseur's house. I don't know what that means. House with uninvited guests. I imagine that's probably the next haunted house. And the many generations house. The one to move in. It looks like it'll be a quick flip. We might do that one. And try to do like what we'll probably do, in all honesty, is probably the one to move in, because why not just take a quick flip? Maybe the 1-2 flipped as well, and then if people want to see the other haunted one, we'll try that. About the moon house last time? Thought you're joking? No, that one of the houses is actually on the moon. That's our in-game goal, because like a castle is cool and a historical museum is cool, but those are also too big to be fun with the limited stuff we have, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So the moon house might actually be interesting, though. If it's not, at least we hit our goal. At least we still hit the goal. You know what? Before we close the series, we'll probably decorate this a little bit, too. Probably just do some of that. Hey, if you liked it, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike. If you love it, subscribe. Don't forget to catch us live every single day, 7 p.m. Jakarta time. It's your #1 spot to find brand new games before they release. In between, we play some horror and simulation games. I hope to catch you at the next one.
Disconnected.